Здравствуй, мой дорогой друг. И мы с тобой продолжаем играть в Original Sin 2. Точнее, Divinity Original Sin 2. Прошу прощения. Я думаю, в прошлой серии мы хотели сразу отправить сюда. Но думаю, лучше пойти посмотреть, пообщаться точнее со всеми, кто у нас находится в лагере, персонажами, и насобирать там квесты, со всеми пообщаться. Думаю, это будет правильно. Что ж, тебе приятного просмотра, отличного настроения, приступим. Кстати, интересно, особенности нового трупа будут исчезать, а они все на месте.
Bishop Alexander and the hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach. A kin, is it? A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due. Doubly so for a lizard traitor. It's a pity she couldn't die twice. Easy enough to say in times of peace, but look around, the void woken a coming scale shed. Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the hammer herself, they were so close, almost within a... Whatever do you mean by that? I'm not an inmate. I'm a patient. We're not inmates. We're safer here than anywhere. We're not. Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the hammer herself, they was... You don't know them? Oh, remarkable. They are all that stand between you, me, and the void. And they were right here just a moment ago, attending to some business. She ain't come back. For my protection, sir. And for your...
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night, you hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya?
Mummy's right here. Where are you? Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Known her all my life. Her little girl Irma too. Farah was a straight shooting woman in those days, but now she's madder and a cuckoo and twice as loud.
Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a void woke, and there ain't no amount of hollering. A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened? Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cooker, that one. What else do you call hollering after a ghost? And there ain't no amount...
Блин, плюс 4 главных персонажей. То, что можно разговаривать и будет диалог все время.
Day and night she hollers after that. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya? I had sympathy at first. A mum calling after her dead child. Known her all my life.
Her little girl Irma too.
Farah, what else do you call? And there ain't... She don't listen to reason. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Please, I'm sorry, but you must leave. My baby's terrified of lizards. She may be hiding from you even now. Irma! Irma, darling, are you here? Please, sweetheart, where are you?
Where is he?
No. I'm sorry, but she's terribly frightened of lizards. Irma, where are you? Please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these Irma. She's called Irma. I'm sick with worry. completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger. I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. It's so unlike her. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and...
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her...
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if you are an angel?
She don't listen to...
I don't think I ain't.
Come on, old
That's
man.
your fifth blue just to this road.
What of it? Yeah, what of it?
Ah, grab it in your gobblers, the both of you.
Ну вот самый главный персонаж, с которым надо поболтать.
You don't smell like oranges. I thought all lizards smelled like oranges. I guess it's just that crazy fellow with the
Вот и
pointy
подсказка на
tail.
поиск апельсинов.
The man scowls at you.
I thought I might see if you wanted to get out of this place. Though maybe I ought to ask someone who isn't a prissy fop. I have a plan. A good one. But I need a partner. You would be too if you'd been here as long as I have. In fact, you should be nervous if you're here at all. I know what they... I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and are you interested? Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't. Attaboy. Who wouldn't? Finally, someone with a little sense. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location. And how many would make it before the guards noticed? 4? 5? Every bloody sorcerer in this place? Nah, they'd have to take their own chances. I need one accomplice, no more. What? You think I'm being lazy? No, this is sheer pragmatism. You see, I need someone who can handle themselves in a scrap. The item's within a crocodilian nest on a beach nearby. I'll mark the position for you. Not enough to trouble a fine specimen such as just get that artifact. And you and I are as good as free. That's your fifth blue just to this round. Grab it in your gobblers, the both of you.
Irma!
Don't like the game stops for you.
She's gone, Farah. Gone! No. Just 'cause the pair of you are filthy cheating liars don't mean I can't beat ya.
A little respect for Griff's right.
Перчатки телепортации. Интересно.
As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hand.
Ben Mist! Ethan! Ben Mist! You killed them! You killed them! He killed
Чё-то
them
не
all!
то.
Murderer!
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just to this round. Yeah, what
You can't hide who you are, killer. Look! Look at him!
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Don't touch me! You're too close. This collar, this place, it's squeezing the life from me. Oh, it won't budge. I can't breathe. I can't.
She breathes deeply into the pouch.
Thank you. You. Thank you. Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bedmast away from me.
Так, он может с своим братишкой поговорить.
The dwarf slaps his knees and chest until a buoyant rhythm develops and begins to, well, not sing.
They stole me boots and burned me hat, but beast of the sea will come asking for me. They locked me up with a pig and a rat, but beast of the sea, oh, not bad for being off.
He bows to an almost comical depth, then rises and laughs.
Welcome to the joy, my famed friend. Thank you, your wisefulness. I admit it ain't one of the best, but I figured you'd tired of hearing the usual shanties. Oh, I know them ones too. No shortage of beast ballads out there. You can thank me sister for it. We're a band, we were. The Whistling Warriors. At least we were till I got shipped off.
His voice drops to an excited whisper.
I heard you once rode a serpent to a sea city, heeding a mermaid choir's melody. And that they begged for the beast of their dreams to make love to 'em all twice over. Tell me for true.
Oh, then I'll call it as I see it. Your legend lives, and only the you ain't here. The wild beast just sails on the ocean. He's docked in the bay and coming your way. Off in the yard,
Лютик
you
прям.
hear the commotion.
Только на метр ниже.
You're covered, can't hid you, and nor can you birth. His daggers don't care about the girl that you're worth. He'll bury your bones neath the mountain of earth. He's docked in the bay and a-coming your way. Well, I certainly hope so. You're not just a man, you're a myth. Those royal flakes should be quaking in the boots the second they hear your name. Oh, so you look back on those fanciful days all fondly. Wouldn't have thought, oh, Macca Smiles, bastard born, the man of life enraged him. A gnashing vomit he became. A pitiful sight, his inadequate fight. The quivering lump sent out a queen's sight. Macca Smiles, bastard born, the royal guard, they'd sing this while wandering the hinterland, looking for rebels in the shadows. Well, some time ago, of course.
He shakes his head, then looks to you with inquiring eyes, waiting for a reaction.
When another divine arises, will source change back?
Come on now. Just a song, yeah? No dwarf worth their own beard believes it's true. You know how it goes. You sing a song and pretty soon it's... Say, I don't know any ancient empire ditties. Got nothing spicy enough to keep my mind off this place for a few bars. Don't break your head fair now. Oh, 10 bottles of mead.
Ha! Followed like a dog. A very tall, very scaly dog. I'd pity you, but Scepter the Ineffable has no patience for weakness. Skin. Ha! shell is my bulwark against this world. A carapace sealed with sauce. Except I could crush lizards by the dozen.
Уверенный крабик.
Except I could crush dragons. Meow. But of course, they'll happily dump your maggot-ridden corpse into the sea when they're through with you. Meow. This power is my birthright, same as yours, but one of us has grown to astounding heights and the other has sunken to depths too humiliating to describe. Sorcerers dance while magisters pull the strings. Fools all! Their tomfoolery won't save them from the destruction the void shall wreak upon them. Ha! Of course, precious. But which is worse, the easy, Gecko, or I'll root you to the ground and call a void woken to show you the true meaning of terror. Ha! Collared like a dog. A very stout, very ugly dog. Ha! I'd like to see you try. Sauce courses through this flesh. Biting into such power would make your head explode. Get used to it. The time of scepter the ineffable has come. All will be peasants compared to me and my... But of course, they'll happily dump this power is sorcerer. Ha! Of course, precious.
Ничего полезного.
That's it. I call court. Pay up. Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh... Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the... Chuff to you, Chief. Here
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Quite the hand, Freshy. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then. Blaming a bloke you just met for your misfortune, are ya? Ease off, or I'll go ahead and double what you owe. Don't think your connections will get here in time to save you if you don't pay up now. We'll see about that.
Collared like a dog. A very tall, very scaly. Ha! I thought, of course, yes, get you. Ha! Of course.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your 5th.
Looky here, mates. Why don't you join us in a round? Chuff to you, Chief.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs.
Well, that was easy. Looks like you'll have to pay your interment fee after all, Freshy. Just my bit of fun, Sharpie. I'm sure the Reds told you, no one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets. Well, you've heard of it now, ain't ya? Go on then, Freshy. Turn 'em out. Lone wolf, eh? If you lot are as fearsome as they say...
Ralvo looks you up.
You know what? I'm in a good mood. Take a hike, Freshy. You hear that, mates? This cub's got...
Блин, как-то можно отыграть их, но я не знаю как.
What of it? Yeah, what of it? Ah, grab it in your gobblers, the both of you!
If you don't like the game, Topsy, you can fold. Looky, why don't you... Chuff to you.
You glance at your hand.
Quite the hand, Freshy. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then. I'm sure the Reds told you, no one gets along without paying the interment fee.
So, are you really gonna make this so hard, Freshie?
Where is he?
Looky here, mate. Why don't you... No problem, Freshie. In that case, enjoy your stay. But, chuff to you...
You glance at your hand.
Quiet the hand, Freshie. See that, Freshie?
Stay back.
Farah, she ain't coming back.
You there, lizard? I'm looking for an inmate. A smallish man, thick spectacles, prone to... somewhat eccentric. Have you seen him? None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a me go. Other... Don't disturb me again. Useless. It is a very important matter that I...
Is that indigestion or is it...
Так, ну вроде тут все. А вот с ним еще не болтали.
The king's brow knits together, then apart and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts and doesn't look up as you approach.
The ground. I don't know what you... I'm just trying to work it out. What happened? Why? Recognize you? Of course I recognize you. You're the Red Prince. That's about as obvious as a very obvious thing. Your point? My mind? What else, kin? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why? Where's that, then? The egg? We'll go back to the egg. We've used Source for thousands of years. We have used it to heal, to grow. How can it be that it suddenly summons these... I fear it will be quite some time before we find any answers at all. Goods.
There's the goods.
Так, ну тут вроде все.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort. Well, what a swollen swine you are. This fella won't accept the healing I've offered him, I'll have you know. Intent on calling the Reaper over with them whales of his. I figure I might as well. Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Don't be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
почему влаги нету?
Think you're so fancy with your flashy abracadabra, don't you? Fat, who needs you?
Так, чувствую, тут можно получить доп. Опыт.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got a look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? An old... Over there, crosswalk.
You think you're so fancy with your flashy abracadabra, don't you? You watch that friend of yours? Scallywag flicked some fairy dust my way, not but a moment ago. Any more wiggity-woogity for me?
Так, мой дорогой друг, я, пожалуй, буду оставлять все вот эти вот моменты. Ну, то есть загрузки, чтобы ты сам знал, когда будешь играть, если как нужно сделать.
Those bleeding fools think they run the place, but I showed them. Shut your trap, lest you want what I... Out my face. Them scales won't save you. Those bleeding fools, they sure. First, always win. Second, it's your ugly mug. Out my...
He smacks your hand away, refusing the
You're trying to kill me, ain't you? Get!
Oh, I don't think so, mister. You're
My...
Yes, I'm sure you will. Now lay down! You, missus! What were you thinking, messing with Griff's brutes, anyhow? Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little... Well, what a swoon. Poor fella over... Our healer's walk. Hey, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? And old Dean here'd thank you too if he could. Our healer's walk is... Hey, look at that. Just what...
You think you're so fancy with your flashy abracadabra, don't you? Fat, who needs you? I caught a blow too many from those card-playing fatheads up on the ramparts. Might you take it? If they offer you a round of cards, this one guarantees you a win. It's called the Sparkler. Whoever's got... Careful, though. If you ain't as skilled a fighter as me...
Poor fella over...
Ну, отлично. Получили карту.
Griff and his lads won't know what hits him.
A healer's walk is never done.
Так, теперь пойдем к нашим крокодильчикам. Ничего себе, это кто такой?
Is that thing eating corpses?
А, вот он, этот яйцо-убийца. Фигово. Пожалуй, отдельную ячейку сделаю.
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement, and madness screams.
You. Quite lost. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time.
The creature gingerly takes the plant into his bloodied hands. He runs his fingertips over the white flowers. His panting breath slows.
Darling, dear darling child. Hello, yarrow girl. Can it really be you?
The creature clenches the plant tightly. His breath quickens. He seems liable to lunge.
You wouldn't understand. Father's pride.
The creature begins to weep. Fast, silent tears spill from his eyes.
For you, my ring, part of me, name of Migo. Thank you.
Неплохое.
Pretty. You. What? What is it? Go. Name of Migo. Come out of Arx. My daughter's a magister. Pretty-haired yarrow girl. She doesn't know about all this, though. Don't you dare! Told you, didn't I? They crossed my wires, hammer goes clang, and then the worms crawl in. Clang, clang, horrible old sadist. Pretty. You, what, go?
The creature heaves.
You now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow?
The creature gingerly takes the plant.
Darling, dear.
The creature begins to weep. Fast, silent tears spill from his...
For you, my ring. You, go. Told you. Name of Clang.
Короче, ничего нового.
What's this? I found something.
Где крокодил у тебя? Там они. Так, помню, тут еще эльф у нас был.
Patience. Patience.
Ну да, вот он.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. We are unfamiliar yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? So tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. You speak fiercely. You speak without fear. You are a warrior. A beast. Power comes from strength, and strength comes from growth. These seeds sprout. So does the iron in your spine. I give my word. It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore.
Еще у нас тут кто-то. Еще кто-то.
I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead.
Вздохнуть на вашу жизнь. Снова будет покушаться. Честно говоря, вам тоже порядком прискучило.
Them that pay the bills, of course. I'll be a rich. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's jump. It's stabbing time.
Ну, зашибись. А, я думал, по площади бахнуть. А вот и площадь. куда-то сюда свалил. Крендель.
Prepare yourself.
I sense something nearby. Damned nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach...
Haven't seen you around here before. New?
Блин, этот красный принц такой говнюк, а?
A prince, no less. Don't think I ever had the honor. You here alone, Sir Prince?
She gives you a long...
You've got a sharp tongue. Seems to me I hear a whole lot of bitterness and anger at the root of it, though.
You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. It's nothing. If I haven't learned that by now, I had a family. A husband and a little boy. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. But now I'm just waiting for them to call my name. Waiting and remembering. Poor fella. Can't imagine such a thing myself.
She looks out over the waves. For a while, the sound...
Don't we make for a fine couple? Here I am, pining over my family. Here you are, pining over yours. In such different ways, too.
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix.
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about the skunk Stefan once. Joy radiates from her as she remembers.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you, too. A family recipe. One of Felix's best. Take care of yourself. You hear?
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, most certainly. I brought my own share of not... Well, don't worry. You here alone?
She gives you a look.
Maybe you ought to give... Maybe they mean something to you after all. It's nothing. Used to be, and they brought it. Now I'm just waiting for him to call.
Her eye.
Kind of you to ask.
She talks joy.
What a... Take care.
The woman looks out.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, you here alone?
She gives...
You said some of us haven't got... It's used to be, and they brought... Now I'm just waiting.
Her eye.
Kind of you.
She talks joy.
What a... Take care.
The woman looks out.
Haven't seen you... Well, you here alone?
She gives...
You said some of us haven't... It's used to... Then they brought... Now...
Her eye.
Kind of you.
She talks joy.
What a... Take care.
Класс. Халява. Все любят халяву. Так, где там наша крокодилуса? Крокодил. О, нафиг. Нет, я понял. Чё ты? Они какие-то здоровые, больно. Морской крокодил, ни хрена себе он огромный. Зашибись, просто сказка. Классно, бой начал, как обычно. Охренеть. Как он может, а? Через shift намного удобнее. Так, вот это может что пригодится. Тебе надо порыскать. Может быть, какой-нибудь классный, да? Или что-то в этом роде. Вообще хочу поскорее прокачать везучесть. Чтобы обыскивать сундуки. Минимум 5 нужно. Знаю то, что там щит есть на везучесть.
This again.
Тут, наверное, будет сейчас написано то, что тот чувак он тоже с крокодилами бороться.
Spotted something.
Да, я знаю. Я думал, у меня тут уроки самый большой урон. Критический. Так, книжка. Рецепты. Обидно то, что нужно подойти достаточно близко к тайнику, чтобы его обыскать. Так, что у нас по квестам? Получается, квест на перчатки мы сейчас сделали, да? Так, я думаю, правильно будет так. Так, и вот так. Посмотрим. Лучше, конечно, их надо бегать, у него восприятие самое большое. Чтобы тайники искать. Почему это не дает мне интересную ловкость, шанс криту? Так, мой дорогой друг, пожалуй, на этом оставим заканчивать. Следующую серию мы, пожалуй, начнем с того, что сдадим квест на перчатки телепортации и подойдем насчет того убийцы. Этой вот монахини или магистра, как ее правильно назвать. Тебе спасибо за просмотр, отличное настроение. Увидимся с тобой в следующих сериях. Пока-пока.